Hello everyone, 28th of February 2024. Hello our working class friends and colleagues. I know this is the time of the month where we smile, but the question is, are you amongst the team that is smiling, or are you amongst the spectators? Anyway, that is just by the way. Welcome to Kilimo Faida TV show, another segment of Agribusiness, and it is a continuation of the episode that we started with our guest Big Kimani, who is the CEO of Faida Max Media, where we delved into doing agriculture not just as a culture but as a business. And today in the house we are privileged to have a guest, a beautiful lady and woman who is very much enthusiastic in cricket and BSF BSF farming, and she is an Egerton University alumni, and we are going to learn a lot from her today. I am your host, Margaret Sheshe, and before we continue, I have to remind us that we're being hosted by Stack Institute, a home of professionals. It's an institute that is located opposite Egerton University Circle and alongside Egerton Joro Road. You are welcome. Let us do this. How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome to today's show.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have you. You don't look like an alumni. You're so young for this.
Thank you.
You really. Anyway, you're welcome. So you tell us your name.
Okay.
Who are you, and what you love about yourself?
Oh, thank you. Okay, so my name is Kelsey. I am an insect enthusiast, just as you've said, but precisely I have an expertise in cricket and black soldier fly production. That's one thing I love about myself. Honestly, it has never changed. I love being a woman. I just love that I'm a woman in a male-dominated society. Yeah,
that is great. I don't know, few people who really say that. And so I've mentioned about the working class. Are you among those who are smiling, or are you among the spectators?
Okay, to me, when you talk about smiling, I think I'm a smiling machine. They always call me a laughing machine because I'll laugh, I'll smile in the midst of anything, in the midst of pain, in the midst of fire, I will just laugh. But in this perspective, to me, I am a working class because why? I am here as a youth in agribusiness, so which means I'm a working class. But in Kenya today, our society, you can be a working class, but you can still be the spectator. So, but I'm happy. I'm the smiling one.
Where the heat is not just in the sun, it's really hitting so deep in the pocket.
Yeah, I know.
And I really understand.
Yeah.
And so, like, what is like your take about youth engaging in agribusiness? What can you tell the youth?
Oh, that's very super. Okay, I think it's a very good venture. It's a very good venture in the essence that when you talk about agribusiness in this perspective, we are talking about agriculture. And we're talking about agriculture, we are talking about a whole value chain, whereby in agribusiness, we are coming up with the value addition part of this place. The reason why I'm talking about value addition part of it, it's because you think that agriculture is a dirty job. It's us carrying our jembes going to the shambas, but they doesn't know that there are different stakeholders in this field. You can be a different stakeholder in this field. There are different work opportunities in this field. A farmer can produce a produce. You can decide as a youth that you're going to transport this product into the market. So it's a long value chain. So to me, it's a very good venture when you think about agriculture and agribusiness.
And so how long have you been in this sector?
Super. When you talk about how long I have been in this sector, you're now directly asking me how long I have been doing insect production.
Yeah.
I think to me is like you can help me do the arithmetic. It's from 2016. That is a period that I was transitioning from high school that is secondary schools in Kenya perspective, because I understand education systems are different in different countries, different nations globally. So I was transitioning from high school to campus. It is a period that I was also transitioning from the village to the city. So that is the time that I first got into this venture, because somebody will ask me like, is it a passion or any other thing? Not really. I got into this venture, that is from 2016, that I was transitioning from from high school
High
to
school.
campus. You
Yeah.
get it right. So this is the period that I was also transitioning from the village to the city. I'm a village girl, and I'm very proud of that. Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh.
The passion for
Okay. So so that is in 2016. I was in class 8. That is a little bit of crazy, but it's fine. So you venturing into specifically insect. Like, is it a passion? Is it something you saw someone doing? Is it that someone pushed you into it? Maybe you expound a little bit on that.
I love that question because it's a question that everybody asks me. How did you know about this girl and you're too young? I'm like, really? Okay, I will not say necessarily it's passion when it's come to agriculture, but I think I loved agriculture when I was in high school. Just like you love physics, you love mathematics, you love biology, just as a subject. I didn't know anything in agriculture that will make me so much get obsessed. You know, there's something you love and there's something you get obsessed with. So my obsession with insects started there when I told you I was transitioning from high school to campus. So I was also transitioning from the village to the city. So you find I love nature. I was taking a walk, and here I got into a farm called Mixer Foods and Beverages in Kisumu, and I found them doing something that people will call crazy. How can somebody rear crickets? And I was like, wow, this is what I want to do. And it started as a volunteer thing for me, and that is how my journey all started. Yeah.
Wow, and how was the first experience? Did you find it like so hard, almost quitting? Like when you started volunteering there at Kisumu?
I'll say, you know, everybody always loves exaggerating the good thing. But I will honestly tell you, for the first time, I was like, what am I even doing? Is this something I really want to do? Because one of the reason why it was like that, it's because, you know, this is a new venture. And you want to understand, why am I even learning cricket? It's a new, you have to learn new skills that they are very limited, they're not everywhere. So it was hard for me from as a start, but as more as I was getting to know this thing, I got to enjoy that I'm the last person who will leave the farm, and you just tell me, Charity, it's time to go home. But I really got obsessed with the job. Yeah.
And so, like, how did like your family, your close friends, your inner circle take this? Like, Charity, you of all the things you're choosing, crickets and black soldier flies, how was their reactions, especially family?
Oh, super. One thing I'm always appreciative of is I have a very supportive mother. And I will say to all the single parents out there, or maybe I told you I love the fact that I am a woman. Maybe you are a single mother, you are a single parent, and most specifically, you are a mother, right? The best thing you can ever do is to support your child. And that's why I am very appreciative of a family that I'm coming from. My mother is a very supportive person. Once you tell her that, Mama, this is what I love, she will be like, you know what, girl? Do it. I got your back. And it comes along with my siblings. Anything you want to explore, they will always have your back in the ups and downs. But to my friends, I will tell you, it's crazy with my friends. Otherwise, like, you know, Charity, you're not supposed to be doing such dirty work. That is not your class. You know, Charity, you need to be a journalist. You know, Charity, you need to do an office work. You know, that's still, yeah, there's something like that. Is how they think agriculture is something dirty. But another funny thing is that some of them who really knows what I do, they really support me, and they support me very very much, and I really appreciate that.
But I know it was a struggle in the first place, then like digesting that.
Yes.
And so, have you gotten new friends in the cricket world? New friends who are sharing the same?
I will tell you, this field is amazing. If you want the field that everybody is supportive, is this field of agribusiness. As a young woman, as a young man, here is where we hold each other in unity. Why would I tell you? Yes, I have met new friends, not only locally, not only nationally, but internationally. Friends that are ready to open doors for you, international doors for you to access. Yes.
That is so great. And so I know every journey, every opportunity has its hits and misses. And so you tell us some of those challenges that you have faced, and how have you been able to navigate?
Oh, okay. I will honestly tell you, like, there are challenges. There are challenges. But the problem is, how do you, okay, it's not necessarily a problem, but as I began, I was telling you that I am a woman, right? So there's a gender stereotype when it's come to this. There's a gender stereotype in the aspect that people see that I am a lady, I am a woman, and now this is agriculture. How am I even fitting here? Because they assume that with agriculture you need to be masculine, but I'm here penetrating in through. And I won't say that the challenges are that extreme that you cannot get into this venture. Embrace the challenges and show them that you can. But another thing, there have been hubs, like there are good things here, there are good opportunities. Like I told you, like I have friends who are opening me the international access doors. So those are very also great opportunities here.
Opportunities. Oh wow. And so like what can you tell specifically ladies about this whole thing of agriculture, what should be done with men, we need this and this. What can you just tell specifically ladies?
Thank you for that, because I am a gender activist. I love women to be part of everything that I do. I'm very supportive when it comes to women. One thing I can tell women is that before I go into the field, what I can tell a woman that is listening or is watching into this thing, believe in yourself. We live in a male dominated society, but the beauty of it that when a man sees that you believe in yourself, they are the first people that will empower you. It's not even women, the men will empower you. But now let's bring it into an agribusiness perspective of it. We talk about women empowerment. And when you talk about women empowerment in agriculture, it's one of the places that women are highly empowered because they want women to get into this venture. So to me, I would tell any young lady, any young woman outside, they're watching or listening to us, I think the best venture, you just need to come up, get into agribusiness. There are people already here waiting to hold your hands.
Yeah, because there is this whole thing when you're married, you have your husband, of course, he has a land, and there is a way it ends up to a woman to be the one taking care of it. So, like, they take up that opportunity, and now not just doing it as a culture because, oh, this isn't for me, this isn't for let me do this, but rather to do it as a means of to get some income.
Very
Like
true.
that is the charge today for
Sure.
and so I know, like, for this part that you have, like, come, of course, you've had mentors. So what are some of these mentors any organization would like to recognize that has been of support?
The list is endless. I'm not going to be biased if I mention a few because I am a product of a community, I'm a product of a society, and I appreciate that. And when I am bringing it into agribusiness, into agriculture perspective of it, I will give a shout out to one of my best friends, that is Proscovia, my boss in Resect Organic. Okay, Resect Kenya. She's called Proscovia Orlando. She's a very super woman, and that's why I tell women when women we fix our own crowns, we get to the path. Let's talk about Cereal Growers Association. Cereal Growers Association, give a shout out to Alex, shout out to Lena, FTMA, Farm to Market Alliance. Like the list is endless, inclusive my alma mater, Egerton University. Yes.
And I started by saying, don't look like an alumni. I'm even tempted to ask you how old you are, but maybe it may be personal.
But it's okay, you're free to ask any question.
Okay,
sure.
So, you're an alumni, like, and you're a working class, you're a lady in agribusiness. How old are you now?
Thank you. We are here talking about young people. That is a question that I always, everybody around always ask me, because you'll walk into in an office, you'll find Charity seated there. You'll walk into a place, you'll find me seated there. They always ask me, how do you get here? How old are you? But I always answer them confidently. I am a young person. I'm a young woman, only 24 of age. 24
Oh wow!
years old.
I am encouraged. Ladies, we should rise.
Yeah,
sure. We should take that Bible verse. Arise and shine.
Thank
Your
you.
light has come.
Yeah, sure.
And so, what is your parting shot? Tell us something. Your parting shot.
Okay. My parting shot, like,
That is something as we finish, something to wrap it up.
Thank you. Something to wrap it up is that I will tell you that agribusiness is a very good venture, and let's not view agriculture as a dirty thing. One thing youths need to understand, that agriculture or agribusiness, like, it's a long value chain. It's not about carrying jembe going to the shamba. No, there's a lot you can do. There are a lot of work opportunities you can do when it's come to agriculture. One, you can transport the products to the market. You can be the person doing the packaging of this product. So just find yourself a sector that you fit in the field of agriculture and explore. Be out there. Let people see you. And we are there. We are no longer going to ask for serikali saidia, but we are the people now going to saidia serikali.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. So my dear viewers, there you have it. Our guest Charity Kelsey. I've been like edified myself, and it is a charge to every lady and women out there to really take their energy into this and venture into agriculture, not just as a culture, not just as a culture, but as a business. And we also are live on Facebook and YouTube, and this is Kilimo Faida TV. Find us on all social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube at Kilimo Faida TV. Until next time, I am your host, Margaret Sheshe. Be safe.